In this topic, we turn to leveraged buyouts and corporate restructuring, which is the opposite of acquisition. A leveraged buyout is a form of acquisition financed heavily by borrowed funds. In addition, shares are usually delisted from exchanges so that the firm becomes privatized after the buyout. If it is led by the existing management of the firm, it is called a management buyout or MBO. I also provided 2 links to news discussing the case of Michael Dell, the CEO of Dell, starting a buyout and the privatization of Dell in 2013. Please go and have a look. Now, I will introduce 3 downsizing corporate restructuring activities. First, a divestiture is a generic term for the sale of division of the parent firm to another firm. A spin-off refers to the sale of the equity interest in a subsidiary of the parent firm to the parent firm's shareholders at a pro rata basis. Thus, in this case, although a new entity is created, the spun-off, no change of the owners occur. Examples of spin-offs are Expedia's, a well-known travel service company, spun off TripAdvisor in 2011, as well as Sears Holding Corporations, the parent of Kmart, spin off Sears Canada in 2012. An equity carve-out is a partial divestiture of a business unit of a subsidiary by the parent firm to outside investors. Different from a spin-off, the created entity in a carve-out has a different shareholder group. Since shares are issued to outside investors, equity carve-outs are also termed as split-off IPOs. Given the nature of partial divestiture, an equity carve-out often functions as water testing for future full divestiture. One example is 3Com carving out Palm. The motives for voluntary restructuring are generally the opposite of the reasons for acquisition. For example, it may be due to reverse synergy, that is, the parts worth more separately than as a whole. In addition, when a particular division, not necessarily a poor performer, does not fit well with the parent firm's strategic plans anymore, it will be sold to another firm, and we call this poor strategic fit. Poor performed subsidiaries tend to be sold intuitively. Other reasons may include to create better identification for investors so as to get access to needed fund for the firm. A link is provided below for you to check out various reasons of corporate restructuring in the reality. Finally, the empirical studies have found the following findings. Diversifying acquisitions are 4 times more likely to be divested than non-diversifying acquisitions. Generally speaking, the short-term returns are on average significantly positive around announcements, and it is more so for sellers than for buyers. It is shown that when companies with more efficient corporate governance, that is, with more independent directors, with higher management ownership, larger block holders, conducted sell-offs, the market would react more positively than other firms, with other things being constant.